Hi, Mad Vyking.
Dirk Mahoney.
That was a quick rendition of our introductions because we feel we should have more time to stuff in a little bit more time for the action we have for the match tonight. Tonight, the two fighters are the android cat Alto Mk-7 version 2 against a silent but deadly Tarantula in a Pinata match.
Seriously, have we run out of match ideas already?
Doubt it. Rules are as follows. Two of the fighters will be blindfolded and given a stick. They're not allowed to use their powers or weapons at all, but with the stick, they're given a whack each other silly. A pinata is hung right above the ring, and whoever reaches that pinata first by smashing it into tiny pieces wins. And of course, it's the both of them that are caught using their powers or weapons, they're disqualified.
That's fun, until they end up spending 10 minutes playing Marco Polo.
Don't be a Debbie Downer. These two can handle, especially with Alto, an android kitten, who rebelled against Dr. Destroyer and became a beacon for good in all of Millennium City. Oh yeah, I forgot, Alto and Tarantula's signature moves are also not used as well.
Well, I mean, at least Tarantula will think this is easy. She did study the art of Tekokage and is proficient in martial arts. Anyways, we got Finny backstage with the two. What do you have to say about this, Finny?
Great question, Dick. I think it's definitely a new and interesting direction besides the usual beating each other silly with weapons and powers until the ring breaks. Again. And of course, we'll be interviewing Alto first to start the interviews off. How you holding up, mate? Hope the blindfold's not too tight around your noggin?
It's fine, I guess. It's stuff, I guess. Is it Pinata? Ooh, is it candy?
And just to tell you, first off, we won't do any tricks to you or Tarantula while you two are wrestling, fair dinkum. You got anything to say about Tarantula while you're here?
Good luck, I guess.
Thanks, mate. Now we have Tarantula, and... oh, she's meditating. It's best that we don't disturb her. She's building her perception up like this to prepare for the match. Or something like that. It does remind me of the time I tried to meditate. Well, keyword tried. Some wankers thought it would be a real fun idea to throw sand at me while I did. Little did they know these bogans had it coming to him. I did remember using excessive force resulting in one of the guy's legs to almost snap off and another with my foot up his arse. Sorry, I got a little distracted with that story there. That's the interviews. Back to you, Metadick.
Note to self, don't piss off Finny. Thanks, Finny. Coming up soon is the match in Dawnmination.
Ladies and gentlemen, our first Dawnminator of the night, standing 4 feet 6 inches tall and weighing in at 196 pounds. It's the robotic feline, Alto Mk-7 V2. Their opponent, the second Dawnminator of the night, standing 5 feet 7 inches tall and weighing in at 215 pounds. It's the silent but deadly woman, Tarantula.
Alright, you two. Keep it fair, keep it clean. Powers and weapons besides your sticks are off limits. Shake.
Wait, what? No powers? Ah, bummers. I was hoping. Oh well, let's do this.
It's time to
First round has started. Alto started off by doing some fancy dancing moves, twisting that stick around him like a staff. Alto blocked himself in the head with that stick. After that, Tarantula ran right behind him and put her stick right at Alto's stick to throw him backwards with a suplex. She's using her martial arts to slam that stick right down on Alto's head to extend the damage. She's ended it off with a leg sweep and the end of her stick pressing down his chest.
Alto's attempting to do something. He's got an arm out and he's prepared a cannon in a random direction. Wait, he's retracted it back after remembering that there's no weapons used in this match. which is definitely going to make things more difficult for him. Now he's flailing his legs like an upside-down turtle, hoping not one of his legs will manage to kick Tarantula. Tarantula backed away silently before Alto finally got back up. Now he's wandering around the ring, using his stick to guide him. He's running in one direction, and he's running right at Carrot!
Ow! Block your head! Spidey! Hey-ya!
Oh, Alto! Ah, my face! Stop! Oh!
Alto's whacking Carrot in the face with that stick. Carrot's running around the ring while Alto's running right after him until he finally hit right under the ring for safety. Alto tripped out of the ring, falling face first. Tarantula's direction where she's going with their stick to finally figure out the location of where Alto is. Alto has reacted with a clanging of his stick before Tarantula gave him a good what for by smacking him right in the stomach. She's hopping out of the ring, continuing the onslaught of bonks all around him as Alto's running off blindly in different directions. He's trying to fend for himself with that stick as it's happening. Whoa! He almost hit us! Pinata over there, Alto!
Tarantula ran back into the ring and is now waiting for Alto. She must have heard what you said, Mr. Vyking. Alto's getting back in the ring too, looking around for the turnbuckle, only to trip a few times after leaning on the ropes. He's finally gotten on top of that one turnbuckle. He's leaning real low, swishing his tail. He's going for it!
Oh! Alto fell flat on the floor. He dropped the stick to the ground. Tarantula's got one open hand out to reach for Alto's stick. She grabbed it! Tarantula's double wielding two sticks at the same time while Alto is blindfolded and vulnerable.
Alto's dodging all around just to prevent himself from getting smacked in the head by Tarantula again. He's hopping real high and ducking real low. He's using his arms to block some of the attacks. Oh! Tarantula did a huge spinning trick, causing herself to get into a whirlwind for a minute. Alto's countering her attack with a karate chop. He broke the stick in half.
Looks like Alto just had an idea. He jumped right out Tarantula's head just to distract her while she's snatching the broken stick away from her. Wow! He's using those pieces like a bunch of drumsticks right on her head.
How about this? See how you deal with this. And this. Hey-ya!
Tarantula is down. Alto's finally got the upper hand on this match. He's looking, he's trying to sense where the Pinata is. He's aiming a broken piece of his stick in one direction, and he's going for it.
Alto has struck the Pinata. A couple of pieces of candy are falling down on the ring. It's not fully out. Alto has to break the Pinata completely off before there's a bunch of candy raining down on the ring so he can win. Tarantula's got her stick just to lift Alto up in the air. Little did she know that she's helping Alto getting closer to Pinata with that. He's holding out one other end of the stick to sense where the Pinata is before finally charging up in his attitude for one good smack. Tarantula's swinging that stick right back down, sending Alto back down to the ring on his back. Ouch! I think she smacked him so hard there's a dent there.
Ow! Just knocked my nose. Ow, my nose.
That's the first round. We'll be right back with the second round in Dawnmination.
Well, hey there, Zuby. What you doing? Again?
I'm getting out of here.
Why? Didn't that sheriff done tell you he gonna set them dogs on you again?
Don't you know how many times I told you I hate this place? I had to deal with asshats stealing my food from me from the mess hall. People kept staring at my ass in the showers. Some dude named Turkey wanted to wear my skin as a scarf. Thanks to these spoons from the mess hall, this'll help me get out of this jail and away from these problems.
Turkey? Oh, he's a real nice man. I mean, he offered me a back massage one time, since all I was doing was just sitting here all the time. That massage felt like he almost snapped my back in two, but oh boy, it made me energetic like a bulldog.
Oh yeah?
Then be a bulldog right now and help me dig this hole.
Why?
Because, if you dig this hole, there's treasure down there. Yeah, it's, full of feet. Yeah, feet's in there.
Are you sure there's feet?
Yeah. There's big feet and small feet. Feet with, like, toes the size of batteries and, soles as soft as sand. Oh, God. Why am I even saying these words?
Say no more, Zuby. Fate treasures, here I come.
Huh. He's really digging right into that hole.
I found something. It's all full of metal.
What are you talking about? Ah, yes! We found a vent! If we can get through these vents, we can finally get out of here!
Oh, I can't wait to get this feet treasure. I want some feet.
Shh! We gotta keep quiet, or else the sheriff or the cops will get us.
Sorry, I'm just so excited. Got me interested in this feet treasure. Talking about big feet and good old toes. Ooh, I just can't wait to get them on.
Bubba, stop moving around! Bubba! Uh-oh. The vent's creaking. We're about to fall! Ah! Where are we? Huh? We're in the sheriff's office. Oh good, he's not here. We still got a chance to escape.
Test again. You two convicts escaping me. Y'all smart as a fancy old Yankee in Harvard.
I want my feet treasure.
Sure, I'll give you that fake treasure. Go ahead, convict. You're free to go.
Yes, feet treasure, here I come.
This redneck convict never fails to make me laugh. Let's get you two back in your pen. Not wait. Let's get y'all into something better. A chain gang. Welcome back to the second round. What we saw so far was Alto trying to even put in the works on trying to take down Tarantula without his technology or weapons, only for Tarantula to give a good wallop. However, Alto did make a move at the Pinata, though, just to make a good crack at it. A few pieces of candy, however, fell into the ring while we were at it. I wonder what candy's in there.
Ooh, I hope it's those caramel candies you get from your grandma.
Better yet, those chocolate bits here, you know, like Milky Way, Three Musketeers, you know.
Better than that, some chocolate turtles. Man, now I'm getting hungry for some candy. The second round has started. Tarantula's kneeling down on the floor real low, putting her ear to the ring to try to sense where Alto is running. Meanwhile, Alto's just holding his arms out, screaming, Marco Polo.
Marco, Marco, Marco.
Polo, ow! Come on! I just wanted to play along, Mr. Vyking.
Tarantula heard Alto shouting in the wind, preparing to make her move. She charged right after Alto with a staff attack out at his back. She lifted him up in the air with one quick swoop, which allowed her to continue the chain of staff attack mid-air, keeping Alto up off the ground. It's like she's doing a real big air combo. And she finished it with a smack right down so hard that the ring was moving. Alto's just laying there on his back from the pain, struggling to get some energy to get himself back up. He's breathing from his gaped mouth to try to cool himself down from all the damage. A few pieces of candy from the piano are falling right down in his mouth.
Alto's twitching around in place. Did that candy give Alto a sugar rush?
You're right, Alto's on a sugar rush with a few pieces of candy. He's running around the ring at top speed, Restless, trying to calculate what's going on with this Robo-Kitty, having a hard time trying to strike. She's swinging around in all directions to try to hit Alto, but all she hit was the smoke that Alto was making running around.
Alto's bouncing off the ropes. He's going crazy. Oof! Alto just ran over Tarantula as he was bouncing around the ropes. Just as she was trying to get back up, Alto ran over her again. She's getting dizzy from all these bum rushes. She has to focus nonetheless. She ducked low just as Alto was about to hit her again, aiming that stick in the right direction to finally trip him up.
Alto's gone bananas. He's running around at top speed. He lunged right at Tarantula just to try to cling onto her, but Tarantula blocked it with the stick. Oh, Alto tore that stick up into tiny pieces in his mouth like a Tasmanian devil. The two fighters are stickless.
This is going to be impossible to even break that pinata without those sticks. Looks like Tarantula's thinking for a second. Then she finally got an idea. She whistled out into the air for Alto, and it looks like Alto is charging right after her.
Tarantula grabbed Alto. She's climbing on top of the turnbuckle and leaped into the air. She's using Alto as the stick to break the pinata.
She's done it! Tarantula has finally broken the pinata. She wins!
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Tarantula!
Oh, that was crazy there, mate. Hey, Alto, calm down there. Carrot, you mind?
Hold on, let me get my organic chill pill ready.
Thanks, mate. You alright there, little ankle biter? Why, I bet that sugar rush got you all hulked up like a bird and sniffing a few lines.
That was crazy. I was so big, I tell you. Oh well, what can you do? Good match.
That was a real fun match, wasn't it, Dirk?
Oh yeah, and the best part? Free candy.
Cheers! Ha ha!
Fruity delicious. Matt, this isn't regular candy. This has bugs in it.
Oh, you must be out of your mind. This is just regular lollipops that has scorpions, centipedes, and ants. That's the match for tonight. I'm Mad Vyking.
And I'm about to throw up.
That's Dawnmination. Stay safe. Millennium City, good night. I'm going to the bathroom first and get out of the way! Okay, that candy was incredibly nasty. I'm off on eating candy for a week now. The next match will be a real funnier one than this. This time, the two will be dressed up as bunnies.
Better not involve candy with bugs in it. I don't care if it involves an Easter bunny either. No candy this time. God, I hated that. It had cinnamons in mine.
I hated it too. See this bunny match soon on June 10th in Dawnmination.